travelers are one thing, but even everyone living downtown only ever seemed to talk about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Yeah, that's true. Even the most delicious mushrooms are said to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's blessing.
And welcome back to Genshin Impact. So, we have some side quests here to do before we finish off the Archon quest. I don't know who this guy is and what he wants, but we're gonna talk to him actually. There's just no time at all. I need to grab this water actually. I need to drink from it. Yeah, that's what it is. And no one will swap shifts with me either. What do I do now? Traveler? Traveler, please, hold on a moment. What's going on? I'm sorry for taking up your time, but I'd like to ask you a favor if you're free, and if you could do me a favor. Well, let's hear your story then. You'd help me? Oh, thank you so much. Look, here's the situation. I ordered a flower pot from Azeria's shop, alongside a batch of seeds. Originally I had asked a friend to help me get them, but he suddenly told me that he had a mission to attend to and wouldn't have the time to help me out. There was too little time for me to find someone else. So Traveler, could you please help me go to the shop and collect my purchases? I hear that he'd be at the entrance of the village right now, waiting for the goods to come in. What did you buy all this stuff for anyway? They're for my girlfriend, Nerman. She's in poor health, so she's been convulsing at home. Wait, was that right? I mean, you've seen it too. Auto Village is in the middle of the desert, so there's not much greenery to go around. Can't say this is the best environment, can you? So I bought some plants to bring to her house, but always staying in her room has kept her in a bad mood. I'm also very busy at work, so I basically can't just go in there and see her every day. We only have time to talk to each other at night. That's why I thought that perhaps I could get her to raise some flowers herself, if only just to help to pass the time and take her mind off her illness. I didn't expect things to get complicated like this. I'll go get your things. Oh, thank you so much. Just bring them straight back to me once you get them. I need to sow those seeds, loosen the soil, apply some fertilizer. But Nerman's constitution isn't that great. Will this work just tire her out? I guess I better just go get these. So there was another batch after all. Hey, about Raph's goods, or Raph's goods. Oh, so you mean the stuff he ordered from me? Are you in luck? The batch of goods I just received has good stuff in there. I mean, his stuff. I must say, though, that he ordered quite a lot of things. Are you here to pick up his order? How much did he order? Well, apart from the pot, he's also ordered various seeds, fertilizer, and other items used in gardening. They're pretty weighty when put together. Are you sure you'll be fine by yourself? I did agree to help, so... Ah, is that so? Well, that's fine. I'll just get all this stuff wrapped up for you. Thanks for making the trip, by the way. The game, I feel like the game is also throwing in like just miscellaneous world quests that are just super short and can be done easily, and don't exactly pertain to bounties and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Oh, Traveler, have you brought all the stuff? These are the ones. Oh, thank you so much, Traveler. Sure you're not trying to open up your own flower shop? Oh, well, I just wanted to buy more once to save myself some extra trips, you know? Anyway, go rest over there for a while. I need to sow these seeds and put some fertilizer in, and... Alright, this should do it. All Norman needs to do is water this plant. Traveler, could I, trouble you to help me bring this flower pot to her? Why don't you go do it yourself? I need to guard this path. If any foodstuffs or goods pass through, I'll need to get more people from the village to take care of them. And you know how it is around here. If we're too close, the goods are going to spoil under the sun. Just do this favor for me, please. Norman's not far from here. All you have to do is give this pot of flowers to her. I'll find a way to bring the rest to her. Okay. Whoa. Hold up. What? Where is she? Down here? Damn. Of course this would happen to me. It's happened to nobody else. After I'm done with these 2 side quests, I'm going to go eat and get all this stuff edited. So that tomorrow I will either finish the Archon quest or go finish Scarlet Nexus instead. Probably that, to be honest, since I really have to wait until Wednesday or Thursday for the event anyway. Hello, may I help you with anything? Well, I'm here to give you this flower pot. Huh? Is this from Rafe? There are flowers in this pot, really? Thank you for helping him send this to me. I like it very much, but can I re-raise these flowers properly? Is it your first time growing flowers? Well, no, I'm just not very good at taking care of plants. The previous ones all withered in my hands. I imagine this pot of flowers may be even more delicate still, if I were to fail to care for it properly again. No, I can't just... Since the flowers are already in my hands, I must take good care of it. Perhaps Granny Kushum knows how to solve this problem. See, now we have to go see Granny. Probably. I'm just gonna teleport back up. You know, I've heard Nahida has a very specific skill where she can read minds. I want to do that, but that's the thing, I don't have Nahida, and this would actually be perfect to have Nahida, as I think her skill only works in Sumeru, so you could read the minds of all Sumeru citizens before or after finishing the Archon quest. Oh, you're back. Traveler, thank you so much for helping me. How is Nerman doing? She's worried that she won't be able to take care of the flowers. Well, I'll help her look into this. If all else fails, we'll find someone else to ask about it. And even if that fails, I'll just look for something that's easy to grow and keep alive, I guess. Well, in any case, thanks for helping me out, Traveler. Please take this as your reward. I'll send the other items to her later. Wait a moment, did these gardening tools not come with the instruction manuals? Oh no. I have no idea how to use these. Good luck. Not my problem. Oh, that was a whole quest, because it gave her a reputation reward. It's a very short quest. Better get this done before time runs out. How worrying. Good afternoon, Sayana. What are you buying? I've told you many times before, Ajia. Jeremiah isn't interested in joining you, nor do I want him to go become a mercenary. I'm not going to help you convince him. Well, that's a shame. With his culinary skills, Jeremiah would do very well with us. And your family's financial standing would be improved greatly too. And he hasn't said before that he'd like to go out and find some work. If that's what he really wants, who better to recommend work with than an old friend, eh? Don't take anything he says seriously. He'll tell you that one day, and change his mind the next. In the end, he just can't bear to leave me here alone in the village. And I couldn't bear to see him slogging away by himself either. What's more, you're asking that he ricks his neck out as a mercenary? Even if he wanted to go, I'd stop him for sure. What sweet this topic be? I've got things to buy. Go bother someone else. Well, alright then. You see, traveler? This is what works look like for me every day. Next up on my list is to meet, Fodil. He was one of us once, but he quit. Sure would be nice if we could convince him to make a bit of a comeback. Indeed. Atia, oh, not you again. Persistence is one of our virtues, you know. Well, then you should know that sticking to principles is mine. Come on now, brother. I've left the organization already, don't call me that. Right, Faldil. You sure not considering coming back at all? I know that some of us can be a bit reckless, but most of us are perfectly law-abiding citizens. I've said this before, Artia, I'm not coming back. The things you speak of, I've already confirmed them with my own 2 eyes. Perhaps not all Eremites are lawless a lot, and not every Eremite enjoys kicking those who have already gone down. But ill deeds spread, Artia. I think it is one person to act like the law is merely a suggestion, and everyone else will be affected by them. One person's influence is another, and if that group keeps acting a certain way, they will influence yet more people. I'm sure you know what that means better than I do, Artia. Is it all too easy to do evil in such an environment? You wish for me to return, just as I wish for you to leave. Perhaps from your perspective the Eremites are not an evil organization, even if they're not exactly honorable, but you can't always live in shades of grey. This is just a word of advice. You may do well with it. I know, Chief. Alright, if you do leave and need more line of work, I will help you. Are you alright? Well, there's no way I can win an argument with Faldil, I guess. What's next? Right. Let's rest a bit. I gotta say, my throat's getting tired after all that. I understand. That's why I gotta have water on hand and stuff like that. Water or tea. When I go do voice acting work in the future, I need to make sure I have tea with me. Because that's usually soothed my throat for doing these things so far. You're both girls, so... Hey, Uncle Atia, you're still asking people to join the Eremites? Well, if it isn't Aiton. Did you tell your mother you were coming here? I did. She's working, so I went to go play with Carnaria. Or wait, Carmia. Hello, Uncle Atia. Uncle Atia, what do you think about the stuff we talked about last time? I've been working out this whole time, and I've been training with Carmia. She's never gonna catch me again in a race. That one time doesn't count. It was because I didn't eat enough for lunch that day. Anyway, I've been following the training plan you gave me, so let me take the test again. Let's see if I'm good enough to join the Eremites. So this is what you meant by someone who wants to join. Alright then, Aiton. As a member of the Eremites, I will conduct the test once again. Alright, come on, Carmia. You joining too. Let's do it together. But I don't want to join the Eremites. I just want to stay here in the village and protect everyone. But it would be nice to go with to get Uncle Atia to test my skills. I mean, I did ask Miss Candace for advice on how to train before. Wait, what? When did you... Good. There's that spirit. Alright, Aiton, stop pouting. If we get the chance, I'll bring you to get some pointers from Diha. How's that sound? Really? You do that? Yeah, we Eremites don't lie, kiddo. But before we begin the test, let's have this traveler show us the expected standards. Wait, I'm involved in this now? I haven't had the chance to do any demonstrations before. I couldn't just run around doing these and things like that with the kids here by themselves. That would be too dangerous. Anyway, thanks for the help, traveler. Anyway, Jabba here is a very capable adventurer. I had to do a lot to get her to come and give you a demonstration. Better watch carefully now.
Alright. An adventurer, huh? As in someone from the Adventurers Guild?
No matter whether you're a mercenary or a guard, you will always wind up coming across situations in which retreat is the best option. When that happens, we often live by the principle that the quicker we get away, the better. Thank you, Traveler. Now let's quickly demonstrate how to make a swift retreat. Here's our starting point. Now then, please demonstrate. You gotta be kidding me. So where do you want me to go? Oh. We just gotta start running. Yo, we're getting a bit risky here. Are you sure the kids can do this? What the hell are we running around like that? What the fuck? Wow. Wow.
You're so fast.
Very good. You were quick. And more importantly, very steady. Watch and learn, kids. Don't insist on pushing through every dangerous situation you get in. If you must retreat, retreat decisively. That means you especially, Eitan.
I know.
Good, let's move on to the next step. It's time for some live combat demonstration.
Ooh, awesome! My dad carved a wooden sword that I carry with me. What about you, Carmilla? I do have a small bow, though my mother only gave me arrows without tips.
That's alright. You have a sword and a bow, and your boundless courage. That's all anyone really needs to begin their adventures. But remember not to run around aimlessly when you're outside the village. Stick with me and the Traveler at all times. You're really taking them outside the village? Oh, don't you worry. I've scouted the area beforehand. That's just a bunch of sickly scorpions out there. They barely retain any offensive capabilities, so we should be alright. And whatever happens, the two of us will be there. So you're counting me in now? Hold up. Oh, come on. We're already here, you know? In for the Mora, in for 1,000, and such. I'll make sure to pay you according to the guild's regulations. Well, buckle up, kids. We're heading off.
Woohoo! I must admit, I'm a bit nervous.
Let me get this out of the way. So defeat all the monsters where? Come on, boys, won't you shake a poor sinner's hand? Yes. Everybody be up on that meme. Only recently I found out Keith David had sung that song.
Nice and squished by royal
That's a murder.
These scorpions are huge. Should we really get close with them? I shot him with my bow, but they didn't even flinch. But you defeated them so easily.
You two are still young.
But Miss Candace said I'd improve.
Chin up, Carmilla. You'll become stronger eventually, but you gotta take it all. But you've gotta take it all one day at a time. You too, Eitan. If you keep training hard like this, it's only a matter of time before we'll let you in.
Oh, if only I could get Miss Diha to teach me. The next time I see Miss Candace, I'll get her to teach me more.
That's the spirit. In the end, you didn't get anyone to join. But, well, hey now. Didn't they ever tell you not to harp on a man's private woes? We can talk about work later, and it's not as if my advertising has had any effect at all. I mean, lots of young men and women have left the village to see the outside world after hearing what I had to say, even if they didn't really want to join us. Well, we can talk about that later. I have to bring these kids back to the village now. Their parents are probably at least a little bit worried. Here's a little something for you. By the way, thanks for coming all the way out here with me. Now, how am I going to explain this to the rest of the Eremites and then go back for a debriefing?
Uncle Eta, you haven't given us our test yet.
That's so. Ah, yes, yes. Let's go back to the village first, and then we'll do the test there. Well, there's that done. Now, I don't know if I... See, if I teleport here, I will be literally right on top of... what's his name? I don't want to be spawning on Alhaithon, because if I do, it will start the Archon quest, and I'm not doing it tonight because it is almost 11 a.m. I'm sure we're getting close to ending the quest, but I just don't want to do it tonight, and I still have time until the event to do with fungi is fully out anyway, so... Actually, last night I was looking through voice lines, and there are some voice lines I want to look at and show. Just some voice lines I thought were interesting enough to show is all. But give me just a minute. Let me just turn all this in. So that was, wow, Blooming Sands was like so fucking easy. So as you can see, I only have 2 side quests left to do. I don't know if this one, I know this one has to do with a commission I'm still fucking waiting for. And Garcia's whatever may also be a commission that I am still waiting for. I hate that you gotta wait for commissions for these things, but sadly I do. Anyway, that's it for... no, that is not it. I need to go find those voice lines, so I am going to cut so we don't waste time here.
a little taste.
Yield!
Should replace my hammer.
No touching.